What's up? Oh, sorry. I'm recording. Ba ba ba.
I am recording. Ba ba ba.
I am recording. Ba ba ba.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 693rd episode of the Pokemon Podcast. It's super effective. I'm your host, Steve. With me is Bobby.
Hello. I know we're not going to talk ZA today, but I just wanted to tell people because I feel like a couple people asked. I have now started playing the game, and yes, I like it.
That's it. That's all you get. Nothing else. Austin also here.
I also know we're not talking about Z8 today, but I recently finished it and it was really good.
I haven't played ZA yet, so I don't have any opinions.
You're a big fan.
I'm only doing this podcast for the money.
Yeah.
I don't even like Pokemon. We have we're doing like a shortened episode like we did last week, so it should only be about an hour long. I'm sorry to our premium people, no bonus this week. Let me tell you, doing a podcast every day and also doing a YouTube version of that podcast every day and making 3 thumbnails for that podcast every day bit off a little more than I could chew. It's a lot of work. But we'll have 3 segments. We got 3 topics that you probably missed because you have been playing ZA. So we're going to fill you in on the news. And yeah, obviously if you're premium, you'll still get the ad free and all that stuff. And there's more than enough podcasts to listen to from us. there's a lot. And then after this, Austin and I will record the last 3.
Yeah, we will.
And I think we're excited to do that. There's only this ended up being a 13 episode series. So yeah. When this comes up on Monday, episode 10, I think goes up on Tuesday. So yeah, you guys have podcast all week for the bonus series. Okay. We got 3 things this week for news. We got Pokemon Sleep, we got Pokemon TCG Pocket, and we have some drama. It's not really drama. But the Pokémon Friends, that app, got an update, and there's also some more information about that app. I won't spoil that. That'll be our last segment. It'll be good. Even if you did not buy Friends, I think good segment coming up. Speaking of good, though, Amber Canyon coming to Pokemon Sleep on November 6th. You need to have 450 sleep styles. Snorlax's favorite berries are Chesto, Lum, and Yaki. I don't know how to say that. That's a Poison Bug and Dragon. And then your new arrivals will be Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, all being ground type. Bagon, Shelgon, and Salamence, all being Dragon type. And Dwebble and Crustle, all being Bug type. And then Trapinch, Vibrava, and Flygon will appear in Taupe Hollow. Amber Canyon will have the Pokemon I just listed, so Bagon line and Dwebble line exclusive to Amber Canyon. And they are introducing a new ingredient, which is the glossy avocado. 1 new curry, 2 new salads, 1 new dessert being added as well. So that's the first bit of news. Second bit is Pumpkaboo arrived randomly, and Gourgeist, those are ghost-type Pokemon. They will appear at Greengrass, Old Gold Power Plant, and Greengrass Expert. And they also introduced a new ingredient of, you would guess it, pumpkin.
Very surprising for that one. Who would have guessed?
That's like saying Farfetch would have had leaks. It was just kind of a given.
Yeah,
there.
it was a little bit expected for that one.
I guess the thing I'm a little not confused about, but like Farfetch'd having leaks is fine because Farfetch'd is holding a leak. But Pumpkaboo is a pumpkin. So
Sure.
What is it giving you?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
It's helping grow more pumpkins.
Sure.
I'm looking at all the news here on PokemonSleep.net, the premier place to get your Pokemon. There's no pumpkin meals.
Yeah.
Well,
They usually add a meal or two, don't they? When
They
a new...
They just didn't.
Oh,
they
it just
did add a
doesn't
meal.
say it here?
It just doesn't say it on the website.
Oh, okay. I was like very confused because you're usually really good at like putting everything on the website.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, it does say 1 new curry recipe, 2 new salad recipes, and 1 new dessert drink recipe will be added.
That was
that's
for the avocado.
That's for Canyon. That's for Amber
Right.
Canyon.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. But
There's no like pumpkin spice latte for desserts for. Like that's am I wrong? Is that
The
not a given?
performative pumpkaboo.
let me look here. There is another website that actually has everything. And
There is another website. Yeah, there was nothing in the app either about
Yeah. Okay. I see it. Nothing.
like a pumpkin item being added. Although I do think if you throw away the pumpkins, you do get a lot of dream shards from it. I think it's as many dream shards as the slowpoke tail. I don't know who's throwing away slowpoke tail because they're like the best ingredient, but if you were
okay. I think it's possible that it'll be a part of the Amber Canyon stuff.
or are they introducing the dessert tomorrow or not the dessert? Are they introducing the meals tomorrow for the Halloween event?
Possibly. But I do believe there will be meals, pumpkin related meals.
I got a shiny.
Oh, come on. What is it? A good one at least?
It's a shiny palmy.
No
Oh, that
way.
is a good one. That is a good one.
It's gonna be bad though. All right, hold on. We got a live shiny palmy reaction. I was just trying to log in to get my to see if there was like a how you can see if you have unfinished meals. So I was gonna
Right.
see if there was an unfinished meal and then be like, oh, that would be the pumpkin one because I have all my meals
Sure.
done.
Yeah, there are, I think it's 2 meals that come from pumpkin stuff. At least that's what this little site called Sarumi is saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have I've heard of that. I think they're pretty new, right?
They do mention a pumpkaboo stew.
Okay.
And
Wait, is it called Pumpkaboo Stew?
It's called Roleplay Pumpkaboo Stew.
So we're cooking.
So we are just cooking up the pumpkaboo then.
The picture is a stew inside of a pumpkaboo. Like hollowed out a pumpkaboo.
Oh, no, that's
hollowed out a
messed up.
pumpkaboo, and there's
I
stew
was like,
inside of it.
Pumpkaboo Stew, please, with a side of Farfetch.
Yeah, right.
The
Throw a couple
other
clop
item,
sticks in there.
the other
tail,
item
who
is a
cares?
dessert, and it is scary face pancakes. And they're pancakes that just look like one of the pancakes looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like pumpkin spice latte is like kind of a given here.
I would
Maybe
like that. That'd be
Starbucks
cool.
would have sued them.
No, they don't have no monopoly on pumpkin spice lattes. It could be like pumpkin spice chai. They could do like a lot of things. Creamy pumpkin spice. All right, here's the moment of truth of whether this palmy is good or not.
All right.
All right, we have nature's mild. I don't think that's good. Dream shard inventory, skill trigger medium, skill trigger small, helping speed, ingredient finding up, energy down. That's not the worst.
That's not bad. Well, but skill trigger small is not till 75.
Yeah, but skill trigger medium at 50.
That's pretty good.
All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, helping speed final at 100. So 2 skill triggers and a helping speed. And inventory. I think inventory is really good on your healers because then it doesn't get to the inventory full, which prevents the double proc.
Okay.
Because like I never have a problem with Wiggly because I have inventory large. It came with inventory large right off the bat, and I've never had a problem with like, I've been full all night, so I don't get my procs.
Right. That's pretty good.
It
For a
is
shiny one?
It is
For a
shiny.
shiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, let's not
I mean-
forget it's shiny.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well level it up.
You might as well. For anyone, it's what is it? Cacao,
Okay.
milk, cacao.
Okay. I think that's good. I don't know. I think that's a decent shiny one.
Yeah.
if
double
anything.
double skill on a I do need more dream shards. I don't think dream shards that bad either, especially like if you're
Steve over
I'm
here
trying to just
trying to
I don't
make
think this
dream
is that
shards
bad.
seem good.
Just trying to make this work.
Okay, I think listeners believe I like min-max this game hard,
Mhm.
but I'll take like a B Pokemon. It doesn't need to be like A+ for me. It doesn't need to be like the most perfect roll.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show's
so-
over. I got a shiny. Let's move on.
All right, thanks for listening.
So back to Pumpkaboo for a second.
Oh, I got a good pumpkin the other day too. Let me pull it up.
Is it triple pumpkin though?
No, it's not. But I think it's double ingredient.
I was not expecting Pumpkaboo, so I went to Old Gold, and I have not seen any Pumpkaboo.
I had 2 the first day it came out. There were 2.
Ooh, I did
I've not
one.
seen a single one.
I got pumpkin, soybean, pumpkin, ingredient finding up, and ingredient finding S with helping speed.
Wow.
But
That's
it's
a
not
good
triple
Pumpkaboo.
pumpkin.
So what's interesting about Pumpkaboo is that it has 4 different forms.
Yeah, I have
So-
large variety.
Yeah. So if the larger forms have a higher carry limit, while the smaller forms help more quickly.
That's exciting, actually. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, did it say that on the website?
It's the very bottom there's a characteristics section.
Yeah,
So this is
that's really cool.
definitely the first Pokemon that has this, which is cool.
Yeah.
You said you
I
had
like-
the large one?
Yeah, I have large variety.
Okay.
I like how Pokemon Sleep this is like the third time they've done this. They like randomly introduced Clefairy, although they did hint at it with one of their pictures. And then they randomly introduced Drifloon on like a Friday, which makes sense because that's when it is in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
And I think they might have done one other Pokemon, but it is I like these surprises that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing with this one, though, it was like, well, I guess with Clefairy, too, but we could kind of maybe expect this one a little
Yeah.
bit. But it was nice they dropped it before we expected it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Where are we going for Halloween? Are we all going to Gold Power Plant?
yeah, I've been having a nice time not being on Expert, actually.
Oh, I'm just a nightmare this weekend. Expert for me. I just
Really?
forgot like meals, late to
Oh,
like
no.
log in. I just kind of gave up halfway through the week when I've just been so busy that I was like, whatever. I'll still get my 5% for the bonus this week. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
that's fair.
Yeah. No, I've been off Expert for the last couple of weeks, and it's like I've been having a little bit more fun with the game, and it's just fine because I'm not at 75% on Old Gold Power Plant as
Yeah.
well as like Snowdrop or something. So it's fine. Like I'm adding percentages there, but yeah, I think I'll be sticking with Power Plant for the Halloween event.
Yeah, I'll probably also go back to Power Plant. I was thinking maybe I'll just go to Greengrass to feel something that week, but
to feel
just to feel something. But I probably will go back to Power Plant.
You don't have Greengrass at Master 18 yet, right? Like you haven't unlocked
I
Expert.
did buy an expert ticket,
Okay.
Oh, so you have it, yeah.
So you have Expert.
but
Okay.
I wasn't aware if I had it or not. But if I bought one, I would like to think I can use it.
You just check if you have Master 18 on Greengrass.
I don't know how to check that, I'll be honest.
Oh my gosh.
It is a little
Open up
tricky.
your options, your settings, and then go to like the map, and then
Yes.
you can look at each area and see what your highest rank has been on those
Okay.
areas.
Yeah, hit menu and then map, and that will show you.
I feel like every week we've been talking about this. You're like not sure if you've hit Master 18.
Nope, Master 16.
Okay. So you
were
can
able
buy a
to-
ticket, but you can't go yet.
That's funny that they're like, here you can buy this, but you can't use it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can buy one. I guess maybe next week I'll try it, but
They're
yeah.
like, nope.
Yeah, I guess are you guys going to go to Old Canyon when it opens right away, like midway
Yeah.
through the week?
Old Canyon.
Or sorry,
Amber Canyon.
Old kid.
Old Amber Canyon. Get yourself an Aerodactyl.
Yes, I will go to
Yeah, I'm
Amber
just going
Canyon
right
when it
away.
opens. I do want
Yeah.
a Bagon.
What I think you should do is you should just go basic green grass to get all the bonuses because it's so easy to get to like Master 3. So get your free incense
Hmm.
and then switch to Canyon because there's no way you're probably getting Master 3 on Canyon with
That is
halfway
true.
through the week. So that would be the strategy I would recommend our hardcore Sleep players listening. Just hit up normal green grass, get all your rewards for the week, then switch to Canyon for your 5%.
Yeah.
I'll probably run Good Camp Ticket for Halloween, and I'll probably run it for like that week of Canyon too, even though I don't know. Even though it'll be a waste, but I would rather have like that initial boost into Canyon right off the bat.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It's
tough.
interesting that they haven't added a level, another area for like beginners. That this just is on top of like power plant rather than having some sort of branch so that beginners don't feel like, oh, all I can do is green grass. And now it's like further from the end point, right? Like it's now they're even
Yeah.
further from getting the cool Pokemon like Bagon and Crustle, or Dwebble, so I think that's interesting because like at least Trapinch is going to be available on Taupe Hollow,
Yeah.
which is like closer to beginner, but
I
like
wonder-
Bagon and Dwebble, no.
Yeah, but if you want those Pokemon to be somewhere for you to like strive towards, right? Like if your favorite Pokemon is Crustle and you're just like, okay, cool, my focus now is to get more sleep types, then go get Crustle.
No
Whose
one's favorite Pokemon
yeah.
is Crustle.
Whose favorite Pokemon is Crustle?
The fact that you had Bagon and Dwebble to choose from there and you chose the Dwebble line.
Don't get me wrong, I think Dwebble's a silly little guy, but I don't know.
I
Favorite?
would love to hear from someone whose favorite Pokemon is Crustle or Dwebble.
If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what your favorite Crustle dessert is. There's no way. Actually, there's no way they wouldn't add like a Crustle-looking pie cake thing in the game since they've added other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Also, we're carving out Pumpkaboos apparently to fill it with stew.
Yeah, you
But also, doesn't
literally.
Pumpkaboo have those little light holes? It's gonna spill right out.
You cork them.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Let me look at the image here and see.
You know, it's like a Panera Bread Bowl, right? You gotta.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's how I feel. That's how it looks. It even has what looks like a handle on the side. Wait, does Pumpkaboo usually have a handle on the side?
No, he's not
No.
a Nintendo GameCube, Bobby. There's no handle on the back of him.
Okay, so now looking at this image, because there is a handle on the side of it, this now looks more like a ceramic Pumpkaboo bowl. Like,
Stop trying to cover for big Pokemon here and there. Their secret wanting us to eat these creatures.
yeah, poor Pumpkaboo.
Poor Pumpkaboo. That's fine. Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween. I'm not gonna lie. That shiny Palmy really put me over the edge. I'm back in.
You're so bad.
Yeah, I was kind of falling off this week, but now I'm back in.
Yeah, what you don't like? Was it this week you didn't do meals and you didn't? You woke up
Yeah,
late,
it was this week.
and they're
Yeah,
giving you shinies.
I'm Ultra 3 right now today on Sunday.
The strategy is to not play, and then you'll get shiny.
Apparently, because I've been going all in on this game and it's given me nothing.
Yeah, I've not
Yeah.
gotten one in a while either.
I'm super behind on Go too, and I wanted to get to the 7-day route thing. I
Oh,
wanted to do
yeah.
that before I went to Japan.
Oh,
And,
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
running out of time.
I will say, when it comes to Go, I have played it like twice in the last 3.5 weeks. Like, I haven't been touching Go.
No, the
Yeah.
update.
At
I think the
all.
update is great though. It's just that ZA came out. That's like the
Exactly.
only.
That's that's
No,
the
it's
problem.
I think the update's great as well. It's more like, I don't know. I'm not reaching to play Go. Like when I go out for like a walk and stuff, I'm just like walking.
That's because I didn't come to TwitchCon this year, Bobby. We could have done our
Yeah.
yearly walk around San Diego at 2 a.m.
Yes, we could have, but no. Thanks, ZA.
Thanks,
How
Pokemon.
could you?
All right, that's it for Sleep. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we got some TCG Pocket. There's changes to that game, so we will be right back. This podcast is brought to you by Uncommon Goods. The holidays are sneaking up fast, but it's not too early to get your shopping done and actually have some fun with it. Uncommon Goods makes holiday shopping stress-free and joyful with thousands of one-of-a-kind gifts that you can't find anywhere else. Even if you don't know where to start, Uncommon Goods breaks things into categories. You can search by reading, sports, gardening, geek, music, travel, pulp culture, foodie, games and puzzles, animals, and anything to start and make your journey of finding the perfect gift easy. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you are supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcraft products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice, and they have donated more than $3 million to date. So shop early, have fun, and cross some names off your list today. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/PKMNcast. That's uncommongoods.com/PKMNcast for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary. We are back from our break to talk about Mega Rising, which is the expansion that we talked about last week that didn't have a name. Now it has a name, which is coming to Pokemon Pocket. That will drop on October 29th at 11 p.m. PDT, featuring Mega Gyarados, Mega Blaziken, Mega Altaria. And we can also see Mega Pinsir, Mega Absol, Mega Ampharos, a Pidgey, just a regular Pidgey.
There's a Pikachu in the background.
There it
It's
is.
true.
It is very
There's a
cute.
Pikachu
Come on.
and a Growlithe. And then there will be Mega Blaziken accessories starting on October 31st. My favorite spooky Pokemon, Mega Blaziken.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And then there's another update that they tweeted, but is not anywhere else. Bobby thought this was fake before the recording.
I did. Yeah. We'll see. You'll see why in a minute.
It says this was on 8 a.m. October 24th. I did double check. It is not on. Cursed Soup did not post about this on the forum. Thank you for sharing your feedback regarding Deluxe Pack EX Special Booster Pack. We are planning to update how cards are registered in the card decks. These changes are intended to provide players with a more enjoyable experience while collecting cards. The update is planned to include the following. When you obtain a card that appears in multiple booster packs, it will be registered in the card decks for all corresponding booster packs. For example, if you obtain a 4-Diamond Rarity Mewtwo EX from Generic Apex Booster Pack, it will be registered in both the card decks for Generic Apex and the Deluxe Pack EX. Cards you've already obtained, including any cards from the Deluxe Pack EX, will automatically be registered in every applicable I can't say that word.
Applicable.
That's the word. Card decks retroactively. I can say that one. This card decks update, along with related UI improvements, is planned for release after summer of 2026. After summer of 2026.
This is why I thought it was fake.
Yeah, that's so far away.
I really thought someone was parodying how long it took for them to put the new trade changes out last time by saying this. Now, to be fair, we did have there was a person in the Slack who is a developer who gave them a little, benefit of the doubt in that while it seems like a small thing on the outside, there could be a lot on the back end to change how things are so they don't erase our cards somehow or do something to mess up the sets by making them available on both sides. Plus, there are probably updates they've already had planned to happen over the next matter of months, and this may be...
Yes, there's probably a roadmap there internally.
Yeah, so I'll give them that. Shout out to Stuart, who was defending them, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. but still, it's such a long time. I'm glad we got this update, like news, but it's so far away.
Yeah, it's like a little bit hard to be excited about it because of how far away it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, it is cool. It's a nice update. I think that was like one of the problems with this new pack is like it felt a little underwhelming because a lot of it was already like stuff we've had before, and so to be able to get one card, fill out both sets, that's great.
Do you think that here's what I think. I think that yes, there is probably a roadmap that they're doing, and there's probably something that's going to come in 2 months and then 4 months and then 6 months, right? That they already internally know what they're going to do, and from feedback or whatever, they're making this adjustment. But I also think that once Deluxe Pack EX leaves in 4 days, it's probably not coming back until summer of 2026. So the next time Deluxe Pack EX comes, this will be fixed.
Do you think they're going to do the same Deluxe Pack EX, though? Did they confirm
Yeah,
that?
I'm sure it's going to be like a summer festival anniversary. Here's Deluxe. You get Deluxe Pack, and here's another summer Sizzler pack.
Maybe, but this makes me feel like what they're doing is saying, keep opening the older packs, and you'll complete your Deluxe Pack EX set, other than the reverse hollows. Right? So like after Deluxe Pack EX goes away over the next 9 months, while we have these Series B cards to open, if you still open, the older packs, it will eventually fill out your Deluxe Pack EX set. Because when that change happens, all of a sudden Deluxe Pack EX will fill in all the spots from the older sets that you've now been collecting over the last 9 months. Or the next 9 months.
Do you think they're just gonna update it though? It says along with this card deck's update along with related UI improvements is planned for the release of 2026. So they're not only fixing the Deluxe Pack EX thing, which I think they should be. I think that was probably the biggest complaint. They're adding new improvements planned for summer. But also seems like a good time to eventually bring back Deluxe Pack EX. Are we supposed to wait a full year for Deluxe Pack EX to come out?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like once a year makes sense, I think, for something like that. But although for me, what I was kind of thinking was that the Deluxe Pack EX was like a collection of all the previous ones of the set, so like A. But now we're going into B. I sort of assumed the next one would be like a collection of all those ones,
which would come out this time in a year.
Yeah.
But it could
so then Deluxe Pack EX would have to come out before that if they don't want us to double dip.
If they wanted to do it again. I think the only reason that people would want, I think it'd be hard to sell people on putting out this set again because it was so not well received the first time it's come out.
Well, that's why you bring it back with the UI improvements.
How good are these UI improvements?
Oh, I don't know, but
what are they gonna add? What could they change?
If Deluxe Pack EX is coming back, why are you pulling on it? Probably just for Professor Oak, maybe for some reverse hollows.
But we're gonna be able to trade for Professor Oak and stuff over, for all the people who got a ton of Professor Oak full arts.
I don't know anyone who got any.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I've seen a couple out there, and that's about it.
Did somebody in Slack get one? I don't
even know if anyone in Slack's gotten one yet.
I feel like they would have posted about that.
Yeah, people have gotten the immersives, no problem. Gotten the gold one, but yeah, no pro folk. I don't know. I'm glad that this is happening. I feel like that this is how it should have been from the beginning. But then again, if it had been like this from the beginning, they wouldn't be making as much money on Deluxe Pack EX as they probably did. Honestly, because
that's
people would
true.
it would fill out the thing so quickly. A lot of people wouldn't pull on it, So, it's the right move. But
yeah, I guess I don't know. I feel like there are people. Well, people are always angry about the craziest things.
No.
No, not around here, partner. I can't see myself getting like I think it's more funny than it is infuriating that they said summer of 2026.
Yes.
Like I audibly
It's
laughed
funny.
out loud. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
Mhm.
But also the deluxe pack is going away. There's a new set coming out. I don't care.
It's not really much to be excited about because there's other stuff that's more exciting.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
the
a
app's
good
gonna
update, don't get me wrong, but it's okay. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna log in at one point. And it's gonna be like, "Woo, your deluxe pack is more completed." And I'm like, "Okay," and then that's it.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
And so here's the thing that about that as well is I feel like over the next after summer of 2026, so that's about 9-10 months away. So I feel like over that time, with the fact that we can now give a card away every day, or we can't yet, but when these changes
Sure.
go into effect, you'll be able to give a card to your friends every day. You'll be able to trade. You'll be trading for the 1 to 3 diamond cards, maybe more often, to complete deluxe set EX. Like, we have so much time to complete it. Just being able to trade all these things once the Mega Rising comes out, that I feel like a lot of people are going to get almost to completing this set anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm about 80 cards away. I'm just under 80 cards away from completing the regular set already. And I feel like over
I'm
the
pretty
next
close
10
to
months,
it too.
I'll just be able to trade for everything that I don't have for at least the regular set.
I think maybe that's part of what makes this a little bit like it's a good update, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of an underwhelming update because of reasons like that. Most of us will be pretty close to completing it, I think. And if not, it's just cards that we could trade for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially like the 1 and 2 diamond. It's not even it's not even any cost to trade. A trade token, I guess, or like a trade.
Bring back trade tokens.
Stop.
No, stop it. I guess you can only trade 5 times a day before it needs to refill.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a good update. Like I don't want to downplay the fact that it is a good update. It's what it should have been from the beginning. So I'm glad
Bobby,
it's here.
I'm so mad. I'm not playing this game until summer of 2026. I don't.
yeah.
What would have been better for them to say like sometime next year, or I think
No,
they were
'cause
pretty.
if they
I
said
like the
that-
honesty.
Yeah, if they said that, people would be like mocking them for, okay, it's next year in January.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think it is nice they gave a pretty solid time frame.
pretty solid. It could be any time after 2020, summer of 2026.
Yeah,
it could
but
be
that
in
gets like,
2029.
that gets like half the year gone almost.
be.
right?
No, I do give them the
2032.
benefit of the doubt because remember the trade token stuff? They said they were going to resolve that issue by the end of the year, and they resolved it way earlier than end of the year.
Oh,
it's
for
end of
sure.
the year. It's not even end of the year now, and they resolved it back in what was it?
Couple
July,
months-
June?
Yeah,
Yeah,
couple
it's
months
been
ago.
But they definitely said we'll fix this by the end of the year.
For sure. But this is saying that they're going to fix it after a certain period of time, not before the end of a certain period of time, which means it could be summer 2026 or it could be
2027 by
May
the
of
way.
2028. It could be
it could be like
October
years.
of 2030. Like, it is not an exact time frame at all.
I'm very into it though.
They could have just said it'll be released after tomorrow at some point.
Exactly. That's essentially what we're hearing.
It will be released in a period of time from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Deluxe Pack EX is going away in what 3-4 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the new set will come out, and most people won't even think about this. And
Exactly.
then the update will come, and it will be fine.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing to take away from this is that they are confident enough to think that their game will still be around after summer of 2026. So that's good.
That's good confidence. We like
Yeah.
that here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. They're gonna milk the Blaziken fans in a couple days, and
And I'm here for it.
and we'll go from there. All right. That's pretty much it for TCG Pocket. Let's take another quick break, and then we get to the good stuff, the Pokemon Friends drama. We will be right back. Drama time. We are back from our break. New findings indicate Pokemon Friends could be a reskinned puzzle game from 2016.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Before we get to the drama, there was an actual update here that I didn't see anyone report on except for Mr. Joe Sarumi, which this is right off Sarumi.net. Please support them. They're a small independent website. Pokemon Friends has received an update on the Nintendo Switch and mobile. This update brings a few changes to the game. First, the daily limit for players who have not purchased the basic pack on mobile has been increased to 3 times. You can now select 3 difficulty levels when untangling for the first time after the tutorial ends. Conditions for puzzles leveling up and down have been adjusted to make it easier to play the puzzles at your skill level. You will now get yarn when you reach level 6 of a puzzle, and for the first time, you get yarn each day when you beat your current record. And that update happened on October 16th. We are the only podcast in the world that I think have reported on this. Thank you, Mr. Joe Sarumi. This is what you have been missing because you've been playing Legends ZA. You could be playing your new Pokemon Friends update.
I'm not.
Yay.
Back to the drama. Where do we start here? Okay, so YouTuber Candy Eevee noticed a striking similarity between the core gameplay of Pokemon Friends and another mobile title called ThinkThink. Both were developed by Wonderfly, with the latter releasing back in 2016, which is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go starting point.
After reviewing the footage of both games side by side, it is very likely one will assume that there was an asset flip that may have occurred. Most, if not all, the playable puzzles in Pokemon Think are also... Sorry, Pokemon Think.
That's what it should have been called, but I understand now why they didn't name it that. I get it now.
All the puzzles playable in Pokemon Friends are also in ThinkThink, with the obvious difference of presentation. Sorry, we're reading this off NintendoEverything.com. Where did I leave off? It may be possible that the Pokemon Company had simply asked Wonderfly to create a Pokemon version of an already popular game, but this may not be the case since the game isn't marketed as such at all. In fact, ThinkThink is specifically aimed at a very young audience, while Pokemon Friends marketing material suggests that it is a game for all ages. While this theory answers some questions of why the game is generic, it may also recontextualize how some feel about the title's pricing. Pokemon Friends is free to play on mobile. Oh, this explains what it is. We're going to skip that part. They also say, of course, the pricing may be controversial, but knowing that these puzzles may have been nearly 10 years ago could definitely be deflating. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they were saying like 10-year-olds could easily solve these puzzles, because as somebody who is a Pokemon Friends fanboy myself, the puzzles get really hard.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They do.
they do.
Yeah. This is true.
On the other hand, ThinkThink uses a subscription model which allows you to play up for 3 times per day. Ironic. It's almost like Pokemon Friends just updated to do that. They're saying that this allows you to play up to 3 times per day at $3.99 per month, or unlimited plays for $9.99 per month. These are well thought out puzzles that don't deserve to be locked behind a subscription, and Pokemon Friends allows them to be purchased at a flat fee. Pokemon Friends does add some flavor to new presentation with new animations, and admittedly the shallow plushie and town mechanics. So they're saying ThinkThink doesn't have the collecting plush mechanic, and it doesn't have the town mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
It is also increasingly rare to find a mobile game that isn't played by microtransactions. Even Pokemon spin-offs are susceptible to this. Not to mention that all price points you're still getting a decent amount of content. We have video gameplay below. So just to summarize here, Pokemon Friends is free to play. You can do a couple puzzles a day. They just updated it to where you can do more puzzles a day for free. ThinkThink was you can do 3 puzzles a day for $4 a month or unlimited for $10 a month, whereas Pokemon Friends is unlimited forever for just a flat $10.
Mm-hmm.
And then while the puzzles admittedly look the same, I'm not accusing them of being exactly the same. Don't you put that on me, Pokemon Company. I'm just saying they do look the same. Very much the same. Pokemon Friends does have more mechanics like the town, like the plushes.
Right.
Okay, so here's my question. They were both developed by the same company, Pokemon Friends and ThinkThink, correct?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Wonderfly.
Yep.
Then does this matter? Is this a hot take?
No, this is drama for the sake of drama.
Okay. Because I was going to say, this is like just like a remaster then, right? Like a remake, kind of. It's just the same game, but more stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, and considerably cheaper.
Right. Yeah, the pricing is a lot. Well, I mean, people were complaining that this game is expensive, sure, but the pricing is better than what that would have been if it was a monthly fee.
If people have been playing this game since 2016 and are paying $4 a month and are still paying $4, it's $48 a year times 9. Do that math. That's like almost $480. It's like, like that. There's no way anybody's been. I cannot imagine there is someone who's been paying to play ThinkThink for 9 years. But
well, because if they were, they would have caught this faster than Candy Eevee did.
Very true.
Here's my hot take. I don't think this is bad at all. I think this is actually a good thing. I think that that Wonderfly got probably a big paycheck from the Pokemon Company.
Mm-hmm.
And they can pay their developers and they can pay their staff and they can continue making games.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Mm-hmm.
People should be getting paid. And I don't know how that deal came about. Like, I don't know if somebody at the Pokemon Company was like friends with somebody at Wonderfly and they were like, hey, we had this game like 9 years ago and maybe we can like put some Pokemon assets on it and like I don't think there's anything wrong. Here's another hot take. I don't think there's anything wrong with like rebundling and re-updating or what Austin said, like an enhanced version of a game from like 10 years ago. We all loved Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. That was just that was just a fresh coat of paint, right?
Yeah.
And they sold that to us for $60. This also happened with like Magikarp Jump for those that with select button. Magikarp Jump was just I don't want to say generic fishing game. That makes it sound like it was like bad, but it was a fishing game that they reskinned and changed some stuff and then sold us Magikarp Jump. I think everyone listening to this podcast, if they said, hey, we're going to just give you Animal Crossing New Horizons, but instead of Marshall, you're going to have just like a Garchomp there, everyone would buy it. If it was
down.
like, it is exactly the same game, but we are switching out the animals for Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, and Cyndaquil. I don't know why those were my picks. You would buy it, even though it was the same game.
Right.
So I don't think like, I would actually like more games to just have a Pokemon reskin.
So do this more is what we're hearing.
It worked well for Niantic.
Just reskin Pokemon Go with Harry Potter. It'll work.
Oh, reskin Ingress with Pokemon Go with Pokemon. Worked out.
Yeah,
well.
I don't think this is that big of a deal.
No, I would be curious as to how many people played ThinkThink back in 2016 or thereafter, and then are currently playing Pokemon Friends. Because I'm gonna guess that would be almost no overlap on that Venn diagram, which makes me think, like to your point, like who cares, right? Like you're not playing, it's not like you're playing a game you've played before, and you're playing it for cheaper than if you played that older game.
But also, it's been so long, you're not going to remember how to solve some of these puzzles. Like, it's okay.
Don't question my memory.
Okay, all right, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really see. I mean, sure, I guess it is like a story with this, but yeah, I don't really see any issues with it.
If you do watch the side-by-side footage, ThinkThink does look like a decade-old game.
Yeah.
It looks really old and outdated, and it makes... Like, that was probably one of... I had a couple problems with Pokemon Friends. Like, I bought full disclosure here, I bought Pokemon Friends with my own money. I bought the $9.99 one, and then I bought the 2 expansion packs, or was it 1 or 2? It was whatever.
2.
I think it was 2.
There were 2 total.
So I think it was like $35 for everything.
That's too much money.
And then when I bought it, I told people, don't buy the expansion packs.
Yeah.
If you want to play this, just buy the flat $10 thing. You'll get everything except like 4 different puzzles. And I don't even think they were like amazing puzzles you were missing out on.
Yeah.
I think one was like the Primeape one, which was like, okay, I guess. So I think for like $10, I thought Pokemon Friends was actually worth it. And I was like itching for a puzzle game. I personally like puzzle games. I didn't really care about the plush stuff or the city stuff, but I could see why people would like that kind of stuff. I just wanted to do puzzle games over and over. I was like a big fan of like Brain Age back in the day, so it like scratched that same exact itch for me. And I would easily pay like $40 for if they came out with a new Brain Age. I don't know. Actually, I lied. I don't know if I would pay $40 for Brain Age. Brain Age was like a...
What about a Pokemon reskinned version of Brain Age?
I'm back in. You just reskin Brain Age, and I'm back in. But I did feel like some of the puzzles in Pokemon Friends were like really good looking. Like I thought like the Mr. Rhyme and like the Sableye one, I was like, oh, this one looks really good. And then some of the puzzles I was like, this just looks like a Flash game, like the reskin or whatever just didn't feel exactly right on that.
Yep.
But it does get really hard. And I mean, and everyone has different skill levels. So like I was really good at certain puzzles, and then there were other puzzles where I would just like,
after you got past the 3rd puzzle, you had no clue.
I was just like, I'm so bad at this specific puzzle, and I'm never going to get better at it.
It is interesting to me that ThinkThink was marketed toward younger children, but all the puzzles are the same, and they do get quite hard. So were there children just quit it? Like, were there a bunch of kids that just... I wonder if they had a sharp drop-off of people playing that game. If it was being marketed specifically toward younger children, and not... I mean... I don't know how smart younger children are. Like, I don't know at what point those puzzle skills pop up, but I do wonder if they had a sharp drop off from subscriptions early on in that game.
I think the idea is you keep trying it until you beat it, and then that's like a big exciting thing. Like, sure, I maybe needed to do this puzzle like 10 times, but I finally got it. But yeah, with the monthly payment, that is a little bit like, yeah, I would be like, okay, I can't do these. I'm just going to stop paying for it. Well, my mom's going to stop paying for it.
Right.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just looking at the footage side by side. In Pokemon Friends, your timer is pretty short. So
there is.
And in ThinkThink, your timer's 3 minutes. I think it's so... If they are advertising ThinkThink towards kids and Pokemon Friends for all ages, I do, as somebody who's played it, I do understand the difference, because I could solve a lot of puzzles if it wasn't for the timer.
Right.
But the timer is forcing me to like think faster and put more pressure on. And then in order to upgrade in Pokemon Friends, you have to beat it with like more than 10 seconds left, or like 20 seconds left or something.
Right.
And if you beat it with like a second left, it like, you don't go up or you don't go down. So you could be like rank 8. The highest rank on a puzzle is 9. So there's a lot of puzzles if I go through that I'm like all 9 at, except for like 10 of them. And I think there's like 60 different puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
and because I can't beat it fast enough, I can't rank up. And then if I completely flounder it and I don't complete it, I rank down. And then I have to do the easier puzzle to then rank back up.
Right. So I was looking at this because I was thinking, okay, how are they marketing it towards kids, right? And so I opened it up on the App Store, and the name of the app is ThinkThink Games for Kids. It's actually the official
How many
name.
reviews does it have?
Let's see. It's got. I can't find where the reviews are in here. It does have some reviews. It is saying it's for ages 4 and up.
Okay.
This does say there's a place in this game called Thinktopia. Is Pokopia? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So no, it does say it's for children 4 and up. It does say over 120 mini games and 20,000 fun puzzles to help your child develop their critical thinking skills. 20,000 fun puzzles?
So Pokemon Friends in the App Store is ages 9 plus.
Okay.
And it has a 3 out of 5 rating.
I can't see why I
500
can't.
people, 524 people have rated it.
ThinkThink just got updated a month ago too.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, version 4.13.
Maybe they updated because they got a big paycheck from Pikachu. They were like, oh, we can go back to working on our game now.
Maybe.
I don't like how it feels like the game is yelling at me because it's not just think.
No, it's think.
Yeah, it's think exclamation point. Like that's a little much there.
They're saying 20,000 puzzles?
They said 20,000 fun puzzles. They said 120 mini
Yeah.
games and 20,000 fun puzzles.
I wonder if that's just like, the Mr. Rhyme one, level 1, level 2, and they just go a little
Yes.
harder. So it's like there's 20,000 technically.
Think about how many 20,000 is though. 120 puzzles. Do 20,000 divided by 120. That would be how many levels each puzzle has to have. That's
I mean, they've been making the game for 9 years.
Yeah, it's still getting updated, right?
true, I guess. So that would be 166 levels per puzzle.
How do you think about Candy Crush though?
True.
How many levels does that
Candy
have?
Crush has a lot. Think about how we're going to be talking about Pokemon Sleep in 5 years. We're gonna be
The
on,
17th different island is like out.
we're gonna be on expert mode, gold power plants. Our Pokemon still won't be level 100 yet.
So this game has a 4.1. I couldn't find it on my Mac, but on my phone, 4.1
Out of 5.
rating out of 5
Wow.
with 192 ratings.
That's not bad.
Oh, 192. Yeah, Pokemon Friends has 524. So they've been around for 9 years and they only have 100 some ratings.
Yeah.
And Pokemon Friends has been out for 6 months and has 5 times the ratings.
Yeah, but they got a 2.7 star rating.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't that article say that you could play this game for free for something? It wasn't.
I think it was the 3 free puzzles a day. Or no, that was
For $4, right? So
Yeah.
you can play this game for free, it looks like, for 1 puzzle a day.
Yes, 1 puzzle a day. ThinkThink uses a subscription model that will let you play up to 3 times a day for $4 a month.
Okay.
Or
Apparently,
unlimited for $10.
this was reduced because 7 years ago there's a review from a good old user 7842237562386
That's my
Wow.
alt.
who was angry that they reduced the ability to play 3 games a day per user to 1 game a day per user. So they actually reduced what the free people could do from 3 to 1 7 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is fine. I don't think there's really an issue here.
No.
Unless you've been a ThinkThink player for 9 years, saw a new puzzle game from them, and then
Right.
realized you were playing the same puzzles you've been playing for 9 years.
Yeah, I guess that is the worst problem is if you did play ThinkThink, now you're just playing the same thing over. I guess those are the people that would be maybe upset about this.
Not Pokemon fans, though. because we buy 2 versions of every game and then play them one after the other.
And you can make
No.
plushies in this one.
Pokemon fans are. You know how many people were mad at this game who probably had no desire to buy it?
Yeah,
or
they were
went into
never
the
gonna
market?
play it in the first
You were never
place,
gonna play a
yeah.
puzzle game.
Yeah.
Haven't you mad at all of you mad at Pokemon Friends for existing? Probably didn't even play Blueprints, which is probably one of the best puzzle games I think I've ever played in my entire life. That game's so good. Game of the year. I'm being genuine when I say this. I have no problem with Pokemon finding games that maybe none of us have ever heard of and then like reskinning them for Pokemon and then releasing it, because they have the money and they have the budget to take these studios and be like, hey, we want to pay you a boatload of money to Pokemon-fy this, and we'll put it out and we'll market it, and your employees will have a payday, and hopefully, ideally, your company will not get back on your feet, but maybe give you more opportunities in the future for something else, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we saw this specifically with Select Button. No one has heard of Select Button or the fishing game that they made prior to Magikarp Jump. And because Select Button did such a good job with Magikarp Jump, they made Pokemon Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And Pokemon Sleep is very good.
Yep.
And maybe they're making another Pokemon game after that. We don't know. We know they are working on another game, but we have no clue if that's something they're working on their own or if that's another Pokemon game. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I who knows what Wonderfly is doing? Maybe their whole life is just 10 more years of ThinkThink, but
Actually, yeah, I do wonder. Let me see what their other. Do they have other games?
I'm
Do they
trying
still
to
have them
find
open
those
here?
right now, but I'm not.
They have ThinkThink games for kids. They have ThinkThink School Edition, and then they have a game in another language. So I cannot read that one, but that's it from them. At least on iOS.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Reskin all the games, Pokemon. Hey, let's see. This is not a, like, everyone's heard of this game, but I think they should reskin NBA Jam, but with Pokemon.
Okay.
Let's reskin some classics, but let's get some Pokemon involved.
I would like to see a Machoke Duncan.
Oh, jeez. Tony Hawk's skater game,
Yes.
Pokemon Edition.
Absolutely.
I'm also sure there's a million reskin games from other companies and
Right.
whatnot. I'm
Mhm.
sure that's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just like Pokemon is so big that it's probably easier to like trace back. But neat. I think a fun story. I don't think it's deeper than that.
Do you think this YouTuber Candy Eevee was like a ThinkThink fan and went, "Wait a second,
I don't know.
I've
I'll have
seen
to
this
watch the
puzzle
video
before."
and see. Yeah.
I believe in her video she talks about how somebody like in her Discord or something pointed
Brought it
it out.
Yeah.
And then she like looked further into it and then made a video about it.
Nice.
But yeah, I think Pokemon Friends is worth $10. I think if you like puzzle games, I think it's worth $10. I don't know if the DLC is really worth it. I don't really care about the puzzle stuff. I had a good, the plush stuff. I don't know. Maybe you can spend the $10 and you only care about the puzzle stuff.
The plush stuff.
Yeah, the plush stuff. Plush
know.
puzzle.
There were people really into the plush stuff, but that was only for like the first couple weeks that the
Yeah,
game
it was
out.
cute, but
It was cute. I think I also agree that the game is good. Like I paid the $10 to play more puzzles.
I paid
And
the
I enjoyed it.
$35.
I didn't do that. I definitely paid the $10 though. But I played it on mobile. The two of you
Sure.
both played it on Switch, right?
I got on Switch. Yeah, because
I
Yeah.
also
I
played
didn't
on
want to.
mobile.
I didn't
Okay.
want to turn my phone sideways.
Yeah, there is that. Also, I didn't like how I think they updated it, but initially on mobile there were certain puzzles that you had to actually move your phone. I think it was like the Piplup puzzle and maybe like the Spheal one. You had to actually like tilt your phone
Yeah, there was
to
like
get it to move.
Yeah.
They did eventually change that, I think, as an accessibility thing. They
Okay.
did update that at one point, but that was I didn't I didn't like that as much.
I
But
still
overall,
think
great game.
my biggest criticism is that I can't play it on the Switch unless I buy it again. Which, like, sure, but
yeah, Wonderfly double dipping.
That's Pokemon
and
Quest as
I'm
well.
not buying it
That's Pokemon
again.
Quest.
So
Yeah. No, not buying it twice. I did that with Pokemon Quest. I bought it twice, or
oh
like
yeah,
three times
yeah,
somehow.
that game was awesome.
Yeah, not buying this game twice.
Yeah, I think it's just a cute puzzle game that's pretty harmless.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of harmless, we're gonna end the show. That's it. No bonus episode this week, but again, if you're on the premium feed, you get your ad-free stuff. We'll go back to the bonus stuff next week because this week we'll be wrapping up the mini-series. So thank you for everyone who's been listening to the mini-series and following along. Again, we should wrap up, and then we'll have a normal episode next week on November 3rd, and then I leave for Japan on November 4th. So there will be IRL Go streams in Japan for the wild area, both for the in-person event and then global. And then I think for those 2 episodes, we'll have some pre-recorded stuff that I'll release. Probably like one episode will be like general thoughts on ZA and maybe even like Bobby's thoughts, and then another episode I think we'll have like another like quiz. What did we call the island challenge thing that we did before with Bob?
Yeah, it was like a game, not a game show, but it
Kinda
was
like a game show.
Kind of like a game show.
Yeah, we'll probably have another one of those banked, so I don't have to lug recording equipment to Japan, and then I'll be back, and that'll be leading into that'll be the first half of November. So that's the plan. If you would like to support the show, patreon.com/PKMNcast. And then we'll do our seasonal Christmas postcards to everyone at the $5 level. I already ordered I ordered stuff for the higher tiers for Christmas. But I always try to send everyone a postcard who signs up for the Patreon. So keep an eye out for that in November. If you're a patron during the month of November, that little notification will go out asking if you would like a postcard, Christmas postcard. So anyways, thank you, Austin. Thank you, Bobby. We will see you guys next week or tomorrow. Well, at least Austin and I will see you tomorrow if you're following along with the mini-series. So This has been another episode of the Pokemon Podcast, and we are
super effective.
Super Pumpkaboo Stew. But I'm glad you brought it back up because I had forgotten.
Yeah. So I think daytime is like 16 minutes, nighttime is 8 minutes, and then if you're in a trainer battle, it pauses. If you're in an alpha battle, it does not pause, and that is extremely frustrating.
That is true.